I've just written an interesting book. It's called Serious About Love. And the reason I have written it is because every young person I know wants to make good choices about a life partner. They don't want to make the mistakes their parents have made. Maybe they've gone through divorce. Maybe now that they're in college, they're looking very seriously at love and asking some very, very tough questions. Well, that's what this book is all about. I talk about how to visualize what you want in a marriage, and then talk about what marriages basically end up being for most people. For example, a convenient marriage, that you're just there to help each other out and go to the store together and go to vacations together. Or I talk about the conflict marriage, where what one says, the other argues with. Or the dominant marriage, when one is always making the choices, and how to make sure with the selection that you make for a life partner, you're not going to get into one of those kinds of marriages. The key is to make good choices. The key is time. Take time getting to know each other. And I talk about the stages of dating. And some people say, well, kiss dating goodbye. You really can't do this in this day and age. You have to get to know each other. You've got to make appointments. But you can do that in a friendship relationship. So I spend time talking to young people about how to make good choices about friends. Because eventually, sometime generally between 16 and 26 years of age, you can fall in love with 2 or 3, 4 people, and you will end up marrying one of those individuals unless you make good choices in who you date and who you get to know very, very well. And the key has to do with the physical aspects. For example, the more physically you get involved with a person, when you break up, you can't be good friends because it brings too many memories back. You do not want to let the physical part of your relationship, the hugging, the kissing, the petting, those kinds of things, you do not want to have them lead your relationship. Your friendship needs to lead the relationship. And as you begin to say, hey, this is a person that can go the distance, this is a long-term investment that I'm interested in, then you begin to get more and more physical. But it's all in the book. Now, the reason why this book is different than any other book is because at the end of every chapter are questions that a person can read and answer, and then there is a leader's guide for the book. So for 13 lessons, for the 13 chapters, you can actually have programs in your church that will show young people and get them discussing together about this whole thing called dating. So I hope you'll pick it up. I hope you'll give it to a young person, and I hope you'll have your people in your family make better choices about their life partner because of it. The book is Serious About Love.